In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 41, here's second down and 6. Play action now. Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That's pickup good for 29 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. So, from the 25, it's second and 5. Now, Jackson. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Big time pitch and catch there on third down to extend this drive. Feels like they've got to come away with 6. You want to strike first. It'll go a long way in determining how the rest of this game plays out.
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. We're proud of this kind of song.
Play action now. Prescott exiting the pocket right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down. They'll run here with the rookie. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Taken down behind the
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Left side, caught by Lamb. And they're going to run this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Dak gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive, and as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll throw again. Dak. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. To the air again. Prescott. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Off the play fake. Jackson That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
Tackled at the 40-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Raven first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
There he goes, inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. On is Luke to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Short kick taken at the 17. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
First down.
Give him 14 on that play. One first down. Pistol now for Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
On second down, it's Dak. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Right back to Ferguson. He's got another one. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
So after being unable to pick up the first down on third down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter four-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs.
So we are through one on this Thanksgiving Day. It's the Ravens out front. We're back to Arlington in a moment. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Gonna be caught. He's gonna be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
A gain of 6.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Following the penalty, he'll run it. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
Smith beyond the tackle. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Prescott. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And goal for Prescott. He'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. DeMarion Overshown there on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Third, they need 8. Now, Jackson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up.
He may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Prescott. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
This is 3rd and 6. Prescott again. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Cowboys.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. 2nd down, they need 7. Again, Prescott to the air. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, Prescott forced to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. So they're going to take possession here just shy of the 20. Up the middle they go. And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Just a simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Jackson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. Here's Mitch Wisnowski now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And not the greatest of kicks there. They're going to mark it on this side of midfield. Going to throw it here on 1st down. Forced out left. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Prescott on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And this will be caught right sideline, but no, out of bounds. The official says incomplete. Receiver could not get both feet down. And that's going to bring up 4th down. It's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
46-yard line.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he is putting in the work, dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8.
38-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the 38 now, here's second and a couple. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
He's going to keep it himself, and he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
And he will score! Zay Flowers! Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point.
Luke on for the extra point.
He's got it. And the Ravens will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get that from the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Dak. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
16 yards.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Prescott now. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Inside the 20. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
His kick is good. That's the score. Ravens 28, Cowboys nothing.
After the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and a pickup of 3, or maybe 4. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
A gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way. But here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
10 at the 27-yard line.
Dak gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
To the air again. Prescott. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. That sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Cowboys are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. run on first down. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one hauled in. It's complete. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play.
We're on to the 4th on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. They'll look to set up the screen here. Now inside the 25. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A huge play there on the screen pass. 31 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's out to Andrews as they set up the screen. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Now again, up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Now, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. To the ground, a first down run. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Raven first down.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. Second and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight, they sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
Look at this. They go with their tight end on 3rd down. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
On the move, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A loss of a yard.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Jackson now. He'll get this out to the left flat. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.